Welcome back to another episode of Strength and Conditioning for eSport athletes. I'm Strength Coach Freeman, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about soft tissue work for the hands, but today we're going to be using a tool. So the tool we're going to be using today is actually a tool I got when I was in Japan, and it ties in with the philosophy of reflexology. Reflexology is a method of soft tissue work for the hands and feet, utilizing usually wooden tools. Now, within this philosophy, they believe that certain points of the hands and feet may actually correlate to other organs and may actually help relieve them or have benefits. So, I personally don't know if that's true. I haven't really seen research on that to prove that being the case, but either way, this is still going to be great for our hands and for feet if you want to work on the feet as well. But this video is focusing a little bit more on the hands and forearms to prepare our hands for proper video gaming. So this category, this soft tissue work, would fall under, again, stage 1 of what you should be doing for that, the 4-step steps of a training program for a training session, right? So again, the first thing you should be doing, soft tissue work. Second, movement prep. Third, your competition or your strength training. And then fourth and finally, your recovery work, some sort of static stretching to recover. So I'm just going to zoom in and I'm going to show you what this tool looks like and how you can utilize it on your hands to get them prepared for sport, for a video gaming session, or just for prior to your exercise session. Okay, so let's take a look at this Japanese reflexology tool. I got this a while back, years ago, when I visited Japan. So here's the tool. It's pretty rounded, it almost looks like a top. It's got this pointed end and then a much wider flat end. So usually you'd be using this pointed end for the massage work, and this end back here is just for gripping. Now they give you, it came with a little map of specific trigger points. Now again, in reflexology, it's believed that these trigger points correlate to other parts in the body, and by working on them it can actually help restore health and things to these parts of the body, different organs. Again, I'm not sure the validity of that, but again, that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is how can we get our hands functioning well and feeling good. So that's really what we're going to be working on today. But we can use this map as some sites of where trigger points might be. Right? Trigger points can exist in a lot of different areas, and this can talk about some of those spots. So, when doing trigger point work, when we did the massage stuff, using the hands, we talked about using both the front and back side of the hand. The trigger point thing does more than just the underside. So, when doing this, here they actually show a little bit into the wrist, but again, I would be careful about that because that's where tendons are. You don't really want to mess with that too much. So you use this tool and you can start to kind of work into different areas. So here they have a main point right in the center of the palm, right in here. And you press in, I definitely feel a trigger point in that area. And just like I said in previous videos, I use the breath method. I try to do 3 to 5 breaths in and out. And that'll usually be 10-20 seconds, and that's already feeling better. So it starts to feel better, you can move on. Next, according to this, they have you kind of going in a line through the center of the palm. Now each press should only be about maybe 3 to 5 seconds, unless you're feeling a lot of discomfort. So if you're feeling that you found a trigger point, right? So if you have pain, that's a whole other story. But if you find a trigger point, then you might want to work on that spot a little bit longer. So I'm pretty good in those areas. Going by this map, feeling a bit of a trigger point here. Just a bit of one. Yep, I can feel that. So again, breathe in, breathe out. Here's another spot here. That one feels pretty good. They show on this map kind of the base of these fingers. On the map here, they show me just the tips of the fingers, but I gently like to go into each finger, although the tip will be the most sensitive spot. Just gently press. You can just press straight, or you can kind of massage in a circle. I had to do a little of both, maybe start with just a singular press, and then depending on how it feels, add some more rotation. Some people really like to go right to the tip. In Thailand, they like to, a lot of times they would go to the tip and then give a little twist at the end. So that pretty much completes the little map given here. But I like to use